What if your next networking event is actually a regulated marketing activity? Introduction conferences, investor access events, capital intro meetings, sponsor showcases are everywhere right now. They feel informal, efficient, even harmless. But regulators like the Securities and Exchange Commission and Financial Industry Regulatory Authority are sending a clear message. These are not casual environments. They are fully regulated business activities. Here's the key shift firms are missing. These events are no longer networking. They are distribution and marketing events. That means communications are regulated, materials are regulated, and your personnel's activity is regulated, even if it happens on someone else's platform. Let's start with the biggest exposure: off-channel communications. Most conference platforms now include chat features, messaging systems, and meeting coordination tools. If your representatives use those tools to discuss investment strategies, performance, or potential services or investment opportunities, those messages are business communications. And if your firm isn't capturing and supervising them, regulators will treat that as an off-channel violation. Here's where firms get into trouble during exams. They don't control the platform. That means no direct access to message history, no ability to retrieve records, and no supervision of conversations. If messages live only in a user's account or disappear entirely, that's a books and records failure, and regulators won't accept it was on a third-party platform as a defense. Now layer in sponsor-hosted events. Private fund sponsors and capital introduction firms are curating investor meetings, facilitating introductions, and driving capital conversations. At that point, your personnel may not just be networking, they may be participating in a distribution activity. For broker-dealers, this raises immediate questions. Is this an outside business activity? Could this be a private securities transaction? Is there compensation, direct or indirect? Without proper approvals and supervision, the risks escalate quickly. For investment advisors, the issue shifts. Are there conflicts of interest? Are relationships with sponsors influencing behavior? Has that been properly disclosed? Now let's talk about materials. If your firm uploads performance data, fact sheets, or manager profiles to a conference platform, that is advertising under the marketing rule. Even if the platform controls the format or the audience is considered institutional, your firm is still fully responsible. Here's a subtle but serious risk. Platforms often compress content, truncate disclosures, or hide key information. If investors can't clearly see whether performance is net or gross of fees, the assumptions behind the data, the source and reliability of that data, or required disclaimers, you may not be able to prove the presentation was fair and balanced. And one of the highest risk areas is hypothetical or model performance. In these environments, you don't control who views the material, and you can't confirm the audience's sophistication. That makes compliance with marketing rule conditions extremely difficult. In most cases, it's safer to avoid using hypothetical performance entirely in these settings. So what should firms be doing? At a minimum, require capture and retention of all platform communications, pre-approve participation in sponsor-hosted events, review all materials before upload, prohibit unmonitored messaging where possible, and implement supervisory testing. And importantly, train personnel to understand that these are not informal conversations, they are regulated interactions. The bottom line is simple. Introduction conferences are no longer neutral ground. They are regulated marketing and distribution channels. And regulators will treat them exactly that way. If your firm is participating in these events, now is the time to reassess your controls before regulators do it for you. At Legay Law, we make regulations make sense. For more regulatory updates, subscribe at legaylaw.com.